What's up guys, MGH here and welcome to the beginning of my new career mode. It's a new year, it's 2015 and what a better way to start the year than starting a brand new series on my channel, and we're going to be doing Valencia in Liga BBVA. Now this is a team that I've mentioned a lot over the last few months during FIFA 15. Obviously I really enjoyed doing my Arsenal career mode, but I really wanted to move on at the end of that to a different league. There were so many different teams I could have gone with. High up in the list were PSV, Bayern Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach, Inter Milan, AC Milan. But in the end, I decided that Valencia would be the squad that I want to work with. Now, the idea of this series is purely and simply to qualify for the Champions League in Season 1, and then in Season 2, just do the best I can in the Champions Cup. And if I feel like I've achieved relatively good goals and done relatively well, then maybe I'll move on at the end of the second season. But for now, my focus is with this squad getting into the Champions Cup. There are some great teams in Liga BBVA, including Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid. There's some other pretty strong teams, Atletico Bilbao. We've then got Malaga, who could be up there as well, Real Sociedad, who obviously have just been they've just hired, what's his bloody name, David Moyes. Then you've got Sevilla, Villarreal. There are some other teams there that will get there in the top 10, I'm sure. But really, I think we can make it into the top 4. So let's get straight into the first episode, of course, which is going to be going through the team, looking at who we're going to try and sign. And obviously, it's going to be checking out the goals that the board have set me, and also having a look at the transfer budget. That's important. So I've gone through the team. I've decided that I want to start off with the 4-2-3-1. Alves in goal, Diego Alves that is. He is 29 years old, so he's going to be absolutely fine. We've then got Gaia at left back. You guys will know him well from my Arsenal career mode, and I'm very glad to have him as my first team left back, because for me, very, very impressive left back. But obviously, I had Gibbs in place of him, but now he's going to be my main left back. We've then got recently signed Otamendi at centre-back. This guy, I mean, for me, he is one of the most underrated centre-backs in the game. Look at those stats. He's just like Cher, in my opinion. He's kind of just good at everything, and he's going to be a great defender. We then got on the right, Mustafi, a very popular player this year. I think he's actually better than most people think. And you look at those work rates, low attacking, high defensive work rates. He's going to be fantastic at the back next to Otamendi. So we've got two very good centre-backs there, very good goalkeeper and a left-back. At right-back, I would say a bit of a weak link in the team. However, I have tried him out, and he is amazing. This is Barragan, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably going to say a few names wrong at the start. I will learn them as I go. But being 27 and only 76 overall, I could probably do better. But for now, I've got no worries. This guy is so versatile. He can play on the right, left, and he can play as a right mid if you really want him to. Poor weak foot and skill moves, but doesn't mean everything. He's a big guy, he's quite tall, and he's quite strong as well. So he will be absolutely fine. Then in midfield, recently signed Gomez. He was on loan from Benfica. He has now signed a permanent deal at Valencia. And very excited to use this guy. He's got everything I look for in a CDM, although he's more of a central midfielder. But look at that. Good stamina, really good strength. He's 6'2", and he's got 4-star weak foot, which is really handy. On the left, we've then got Pareo at 25, 80 overall. He's got room for improvement and is already one of the better players at the club. This guy is a playmaker that I want to play him more defensively. I want to play him almost like a Jack Wilshere. So he's going to be playing a deeper role, but playing as a playmaker as well. And once again, 4-star weak foot, and he's got good stats all around. I mean, look at his skill attributes. Holy crap, they're all dark blue. On the left, we have Piatti. You guys know he's one of my favourite players this year in career mode. He was featured in my top 25, and you can probably see why. Look at those stats. His pace and dribbling are just absolutely fantastic. He's a mini Messi out on the left wing. At 5'4", he really is a mini player. Can play on the right, can play down the middle as well. In the middle, we have Alcesa, 20 years old. He's got one of the highest potentials in the game. And for me, although he is a striker, I see him as almost a central forward or a central attacking midfielder, especially with those work rates. Reminds me a bit of Oscar at Chelsea. So he will do great in this career mode, I'm absolutely sure. And I'll try my best to hold on to him because he's got such good stats. On the right, we have Feghouli, a very reliable right-sided player. Can play as a right wing, of course, as well. If I think correctly, he had 4-star skills before in previous FIFAs. Unfortunately, not anymore, but it doesn't matter. He's still an incredibly good right midfielder. Could probably play him out on the left if I really need to. And he's got good stats everywhere. And up front, we have Rodrigo, another player who I believe has just signed a permanent deal at Valencia, having been on loan from Benfica. This guy, you know, stats say it all. Everyone loves this guy on FIFA because he's such a quick, pacey striker. 23 years old as well. He's got good potential. 4-star weak foot. Sorry, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Can play on the wings as well. So that is the first team. Don't really need to improve it too much, to be honest. On the bench, we've got Viso, a great centre-back from Portugal. He's only 20 as well, and he's 74 overall. We've got Pareo. He's getting on a bit. He's 30 now. Yeah, he's 30. 77 overall, not too bad. We've got Fuego, the same, you know, kind of... he's in the same position as Pareo. He's getting on now. He's 30. We then got Felipe Augusto. He is on loan as well. Very nice defensive mid there from Brazil. Lovely work rate. I like that a lot. And then we've got Zuccolini on loan from Man City. We've got Gil, who I absolutely love. This guy's fantastic. And then Negredo also on loan. Both Negredo and Zuccolini are from Man City, so we'll be losing them at the end of the season. And this is the reserves. We've got some decent players there, but I think this is where I need to improve. I need some more squad depth, especially if I'm going to be, you know, doing well in Liga BBVA and the Champions League next year. I need more players. So here is the budget allocation. At the moment, we have a healthy 32 million euros, which isn't too bad at all, and a wage budget of 180,000 per week. So we've definitely got money to buy some players. Now, I just need your guys' input. I heard, and I think it's true, that Valencia have just been taken over in real life, and they will have funds available. So should I buy the takeover, or should I just leave it at 32 million? Personally, I think this squad is more than capable of getting top 4 as it is, with a couple of improvements. And really, I don't need to, you know, have 60 million. But if that's something you guys would like, then that's something we can do. But let's take a look at the players that are on loan and out on loan as well. We've got Guardada, who's loaned out to PSV, a very good centre mid. I've used him at PSV before in this game, of course. Another career mode team that I might do in the future. Really like him. We've got Michel out there as well. Not the best player, but you know what? He might have a role to play at some point. We then got Ruiz, another centre-back who's gone out on loan. We then got Arujo as well. Decent little youngster there from Brazil. Could be handy. And now on the right, we've got a Katabia guy. He's got pretty decent stats as well from Argentina. Definitely looking to use him next season when he comes back. And obviously, I can cancel these loans at any point. And obviously, on loan, we've gone through it already. Negredo, we've got Cancelo, the right back. Pretty decent there. Felipe Augusto, Zuccolini, and we've got a goalkeeper called Yoel. Really weird name. So I promise you guys, I am going to learn the names. I will do that. So we've got quite a few players on loan that I will need to replace by the end of the season. So that should be interesting enough. Let's go ahead and look at my objectives as well. It's quite simple. Qualify for the Champions Cup is my league objective, and reach the round 16 stage in the domestic cup as well. So I should be able to do that in the Spanish Cup and quite comfortably get my objectives this year. But obviously my main one has to be qualifying for the Champions Cup. Right, so what I've decided to do, guys, is play the last friendly to make sure that I feel the squad is good enough, and also to pinpoint where I think I've got weak links, maybe positions that I need to fill with better quality players. Or maybe just to find out, you know, when I'm making substitutions, what do I need on the bench to really help me out? You can see from the first 2 friendlies, we actually drew and lost. So a few of my players are a bit down in form. So hopefully this friendly against OGC Nice, we can do a lot better and get the win. Let's test out the squad. So here we go, guys. This is the first match at the Estadio Mestalla. This is going to be incredible. I'm telling you, we're going to absolutely destroy this team in this friendly. I could have played youngsters, but I'm going with my first team to really test them out. And hopefully we can do a decent job and win the game. We are playing on Legendary. I've decided that this career mode, I'm going to try and play every single game on Legendary. We'll see how it goes because I'm not the best FIFA player. I know that. You guys know that. We'll see how he gets on, but straight away here, actually, we're on the defence. See if we can get this ball. Give it to me. Right, that's going to be a corner already. Not the best start. Got to say, though, I absolutely love the stadium. It's one of the reasons I really like Valencia. I know it sounds so stupid, but it is a beautiful pitch. I love the way the grass is cut. Get that out. Well done, Diego Alves. See a bit of space here. That's nice. Make the ball. That's very nice. Come on, Rodrigo. Oh, it's Faguli. Get in the box. It's a good save, actually. Oh, what a pass that is to Faguli. Hits it. Good save. Very good save. Just before half-time, guys. We're getting in the game now. It's going to take me a little while to get used to the team. You know, it's a different formation. It's different players. I'm very used to playing with Arsenal, so it's going to be a little bit odd at first. That's the end of the first half, guys. Not too bad at all, but not quite getting into top gear yet. But it's a friendly, so I'm not too worried about that. The goals will come eventually. Here's Gomez once again. He's having a really good game. It's a nice little pass inside to Allocation. What am I going to do? Through ball, he's offside, surely. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's a poor, poor finish as well. It's alright, we're getting closer, guys. But the main thing is I'm really enjoying using this team. That's the main thing. It's good fun. The formation seems to be working. It just needs a bit of tweaking maybe with individual training or tactics, I should say. And maybe it'll feel just a little bit more sorted. But right now, like, the balance of the team is good. We've got good players everywhere. Decent players, at least. I mean, this right back here coming on the ball now, he seems okay. It's nothing amazing. I might need to invest in a right back. As you can see, I've lost the ball with him. But we'll wait and see. There's no rush. Make that run. Yes. Got him through. Over to Faguli. Oh, yes. Yes, there we go. That is the first goal of the series, guys. And it is Faguli. He's going to be an amazing player for me this season, I assure you. He's going to play every game pretty much. He is a great player in this game. That is some poor defending there. He slid in. It was just a bit too far ahead of him, but that finish actually isn't too bad at all. And we're 1-0 up. Okay, so I'm going to change some things up. Let's try some other players. So I'm going to put Augusto as the other CDM, and Pareo is going to go forward a bit. He can play as a cam, as you can see there. I'm going to take off Barragan and play Pereira. We'll see how that goes. And to be honest, Piatti's disappointed me in this game. He's normally really, really good. It might be that the right back for Nice is just absolutely destroying him and marking him tight. So I'm going to try Gil instead. And he's a promising player, so let's see how we get on with these substitutions. Loads of space here. Who is that running off the ball? It's Gaia. What's he doing there? I have no idea. Pull it back. Yes, surely. What? Are you kidding me? How have I missed that? Go, Rodrigo, go. That's a good ball. You've got that, son. Yes, he's through. Finish it now. Left foot. Oh, it's gone through the keeper. And that wraps up the first win of the series, guys. It's only a friendly, but it means a lot to me. I'm enjoying it. I've got really good players. Poor bit of goalkeeping. Look at that. It's straight at him, and it's on legendary. It's ridiculous. They should be saving those, no problem. But I'll take it. 2-0. That's the end of the game, guys. It was a really good match to see, you know, where my strengths and weaknesses are. I didn't really like Alsacer as a cam, so I might have to change the formation to get Rodrigo and Alsacer up front. So I did a little bit of research before I started this recording today, and I've just read that Enzo Perez from Benfica, they get a lot of players from Benfica clearly, has signed this January for Valencia. So the question is, guys, should I buy him now at the beginning of the career mode, get him in his prime at 28, or should I wait until January in the career mode to sign him up? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video can hit 3,000 likes, guys, I will upload a second episode tonight, a double upload of my Valencia career mode to start off the year. I hope you've had a great day. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next episode tonight if you can hit 3,000 likes.